It's breakfast time. Pinto beans, Beyond burgers, and mushrooms. Let's get into it. All right, beautiful people. So I'm about to actually show you my version of making some vegan breakfast sausages for the first time. That's right, you guys, for the first time. I'm about to feel my way through this recipe. And it's not even a recipe. It's a made up Nikki Savory Vegan Eats breakfast sausage recipe, you guys. I'm simply going off of when I've gone to the grocery store and simply looking at the ingredients of breakfast sausages to the point where I really like vegan breakfast sausages. But they're costly, you guys. So I'm in this stage where everything needs to be cost effective as much as possible. I need to make enough vegan breakfast sausages for me and hubby to put them in the freezer so that at any given time at our leisure, when we want to be able to have a breakfast sausage sandwich, we can go ahead and go to the freezer and get them. So wish me well and just follow the process. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some cooked pinto beans that I actually put on top of the stove right here. As you can see, these are some cooked pinto beans. I'm not going to use all of them, but I'm going to just simply put some cooked pinto beans in here. I'm going to stop when my common sense just tells me to stop, you guys. What I've noticed is that, if you notice, I've actually used beans or some form of legumes for a few of my episodes. So recently I just made those chickpea patties, and I used chickpeas for those, you guys. When I made my savory vegan meatball sub sandwiches, I used lentils. So, you know, beans are a great binder for things. So we got our pinto beans here, okay? All right, so next I'm gonna use me some baby Bella mushrooms. So I actually was looking for cremini mushrooms because those are my go-to favorites, right? But I didn't see any. So mushroom is a mushroom to me, to an extent. I know some of you all are like, no, it's not, Nikki. I know. They got different flavors and so forth. However, the texture that I'm looking for, I'm gonna actually just use me a few baby Bella mushrooms. I'm actually putting in a total of 6 of them. Because as you may know, mushrooms actually take on like a meaty texture. Okay, so I know y'all wondering, what is that in your Ziploc bag? I'm gonna tell y'all. Do you guys remember when I had made those hot mess chickpea wannabe patties that I had actually called myself frying that did not actually turn out right? Well, this is the aftermath. You know, I'm at this point where I'm trying to hold on to saving things, putting them in the freezer, and just using it from a rainy day. Now, they are nicely seasoned because I used them for my chickpea episode. They just didn't do well when I tried to fry those chickpea patties. But I'm going to take my chickpea crumbles, as I call it. See how creative I just got that quick? And I'm going to take them and I'm just going to simply put a little bit in here into the processor. I figured that they would bind out for my vegan sausage really well. Okay? I'm just going to take a little bit more. Right? And I'm going to actually make a few of my vegan breakfast sausages for you guys, and then I'm going to actually freeze the rest. So I'm just going to take a little bit more. Let me see if I can get this out. Come on, baby. Come out. Don't be shy. There you go. All right. 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 Beyond Meat patties, crumble like so. Add some diced yellow onions, as well as some diced Honeycrisp apples. Mix your onions and apples well until your crumbles are nice and brown. All right, you guys, so now that I went ahead and made my little mixture in the cast iron skillet, I'm gonna take my little Beyond Meat crumbles with my onions as well as my Honeycrisp apples, you guys, and it smells so good. Like, seriously aromatic, guys. It smells really good. I'm just gonna take this and just scrape all of this goodness out of here. So I decided to go ahead and just blend out my onions with my meat crumbles as well as my apples to make sure that the flavor is set through. And I'm going to be using the same cast iron skillet when I actually bake out my vegan breakfast sausage. So there's some flavor in here, and that's why I decided to go this route, you guys. Like I said, I am simply just ad-libbing and filling it out. Gotta get every nook and cranny. Okay. Perfect. Ooh, you guys, look at that. My little mixture right here for my vegan meat crumbles, breakfast sausage is looking good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Now I'm gonna take I decided to dice up 4 cloves of fresh garlic. Yes, I love garlic, you guys. I'm gonna add me a little bit of crushed red pepper because I want that little hint of spice to it. So I'm gonna actually give about 1 tablespoon and not go overboard. Ugh. Okay, here we go. All right. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and put about 1 tablespoon of black pepper. I didn't feel like washing any extra dishes today, you guys, so that's why I'm not using my little small pinch bowls, all right? 1 tablespoon of black pepper. I'm gonna take a little bit of pink Himalayan salt right here, okay? And I'm gonna put in about, let's see, half a tablespoon of salt, okay? All right, now I'm gonna also take me some thyme. I have nothing but thyme. That's a lie. So I'm gonna take me about a tablespoon of thyme, ground thyme, and then also fresh thyme is good too. All right, I'm gonna take me a half a teaspoon of liquid smoke, you guys, just a little bit. Like I mentioned in my other video, previous video, I think it was the chickpea patties. Liquid smoke goes a long way, so you only really need a little. I'm gonna take me some Tamari sauce right here, you guys. This is actually made with 100% soy, free soy sauce. This is actually, yeah, made with 100% soy, gluten-free soy sauce. That's what it says. Yes, so it does have soy in it, but it's an alternative. I'm gonna go ahead and put about 2 tablespoons of the Tamari sauce, maybe 3. Yeah, I'm just filling it out, you guys. It's about 3 right there. I'm gonna stop. Okay. All right. I just love the color and the flavor. All right. If you want like a hint of sweetness to your vegan breakfast sausage, in addition to the Honeycrisp apples that I put in there, I'm actually gonna put me some agave nectar in here as well. So I'm gonna actually put about 1 tablespoon of agave nectar. All right. Okay, so last but not least, I'm gonna actually put my fresh herbs inside of my mixture too. So I have me some thyme here. You guys may have actually seen this little trick. You could take thyme, you know, from the stem of the leaves and then just simply pull it down and voila. So voila, and then you can get your thyme leaves to come out. When they're at the very top, I just simply pick them off. So you can just simply do that. I'm gonna just take this and go all right, so in addition to the ground thyme that I put in here, I just want some fresh thyme as well. All right, there we go. I'm also gonna take me some fresh sage that I have here, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna take these sage leaves. Y'all notice I haven't been talking about my plant as of late. It's a bust. It was a bust. It died. I had a funeral for my plant that I was growing back in May last month. Yeah, it was a bust, you guys. I don't know if it's because, you know, we're in the desert, it needs more moisture and I wasn't paying too much attention to it, or I was overwatering it. I tried, you guys. I tried. Last but not least, I'm gonna add some fresh rosemary, okay, as well. I'm gonna just take all of this and put it inside of my food processor, and then I'm gonna pulse out all the ingredients. All right, smelling good. This is what I have, you guys, for the mixture. Here we go. All right, so let's see what we have, you guys. Ooh, it smells so good, you guys. Look at this consistency. This is what I have for my vegan breakfast sausage mix. All right, stay tuned, you guys. I'm about to go ahead and build out these patties. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of flour on them, put them in the freezer for about an hour or so to make them solidify, and then put them in the oven. All right, y'all, I'm ready to go ahead and formulate my patties. All right, lovelies. Now, before my vegan breakfast sausage patties actually go into the freezer, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit flour and just sift some flour on top of my patties just to kind of seal them a little bit. Now, what I'm using here is garbanzo fava flour, garbanzo, like fava beans, you know. But you can just probably use, you know, some oat flour if you have some. I didn't have any, and I didn't want to buy any extra. I needed to go ahead and use this out, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pour me a little flour in here, just to kind of sift. As you can see right there, it's snowing, it's snowing. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that out on all of my patties, you guys. And I'm gonna put these in the freezer, like I said earlier, for about an hour at most, okay? So let me see. Yeah, there we go, I can sift it now. All right, perfect. And then a little bit more. And that was a little bit too much, right? All right, so it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these over, and then I'm gonna put a little bit more flour and then individually wrap them and put them in the freezer. All right, beautiful people, so I took my vegan sausage patties out of the freezer. I'm about to show you what they look like, and then I'm gonna actually put them in the oven. My oven actually has been preheated at 375 degrees. So this is what my patties look like. And I just love the color, okay? So there's a little of the flour on here, you guys, but as you can see, this is what my patties look like, y'all. All right, so I'm about to put these, I'm about to try to see if I can put like maybe 3 or 4 in this cast iron skillet. And as you guys can see, this is the cast iron skillet that I use to be able to build out my sausage crumbles with the onions and the Honeycrisp apples. So what I'm gonna do first, no, I don't want that. What I'm gonna do first is I had melted some butter, some of my vegan Earth Balance butter. So I'm gonna actually pour a little bit in the skillet right here, like so. Yeah, ooh, yeah. Because what I'm trying to achieve is I would like to see that the edges actually sear into this like butter sauce. And so now I'm gonna just take this vegetable oil non-stick spray, and I'm gonna simply spray out my patties on both sides. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. There's nothing in here. I'll be right back. All right, take 2. Let's try that again. I'm gonna spray this on both sides. There we go. All right, that's one side. And it's nice and cold. I actually left them in the freezer for about an hour and a half. Okay, so they may slightly crack. I just don't want them to fall apart because I want to be able to build out my breakfast sandwiches. Okay, so I have one in there. I know y'all can't really see them, but I'm gonna try to see if I can show you as I finish them out, okay? All right, lovelies. All right, so my vegan sausage patties, they came out delicious looking. All right, so here is one of them right here. The other ones are actually cooling off. As you can see, this is my sausage patty. It takes on the color of a vegan regular sausage patty. And the consistency, you guys, is binding out really, really well. The only thing that I would actually consider is to allow it to be able to freeze a lot longer than an hour and a half like I did. Probably similar to like my chickpea patties where I actually froze them overnight. But I am still satisfied with, you guys. You can see this. This is my sausage patty. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take 2 different types of cheeses, and hopefully you can hear me because I have my air fryer going off right now because I'm gonna actually add a hash brown, one of those hash browns, the square hash browns, to my sausage McMuffin sandwich, all right? So I can get that extra crunch appeal. But here is my cheese. So I am using 365 Whole Foods from Whole Foods, the plant-based smoked Gouda style as well as the cheddar style. So I really like these cheeses. I also like BioLife, that brand as well. So I'm gonna just take a slice of each cheese. I'm gonna take my cheddar like so. I'm gonna place it on top, all right, of my vegan sausage patty. And then I'm gonna take my smoked Gouda for a double effect, like so. And guess what? I'm gonna put it in the microwave because I found out that if I put it in the microwave, I've been doing this for a while, I put my vegan cheese in the microwave, it melts really well. So I try to take advantage and put it in there when I can. So stay tuned, you guys. All right, lovelies, so now I'm about to go ahead and build out my sandwich. So here I have a nice warm 1/2 of my croissant, right? And so I know I said earlier that I was gonna go ahead and use the McMuffin. I was kind of debating between the two because I actually have some whole wheat McMuffins as well, which you can actually go ahead and do that as well. You can go ahead and build it out. My lighting is, oh goodness, let me see something here. Okay, if y'all see me flickering, I don't want y'all to see me flickering. Okay, so I took a couple of pieces of spinach, and the motivation for me to build out this sandwich with the spinach came from none other than Mo Better Brews in Houston, Texas, when my mom and I actually went down to Texas, you guys. So I'm just taking a few pieces of some spinach. Man, that was like 7 to 8 spinach leaves, and it's like now it's like evaporated. It's like, where is it? So I'm gonna put it on the outer part so you guys can kind of see it. Yeah, all right. Nice, you know, and seasoned with the butter. Okay, make sure my lighting. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna actually take my air fried hash brown. So I know you guys didn't see me prepare this, but if you can see the hash brown, all I simply did was added some smoked paprika, okay, a little ground coriander on top, as well as some dry or what do you call it? Oregano. I can't talk today. Oregano leaves, you guys, and then some dried basil leaves. And then I just simply took a little bit of that vegetable oil, the non-stick spray, and I just simply took that to place it on top. I air fried it for 6 minutes. All right, so I'm just building it out, showing you guys how you can just make your breakfast and take it to another level, you know, and not lose any of that flavor that you may be used to. Now I'm gonna take my melted vegan sausage patty with my cheese, my 2 different types of cheeses, okay? So there we go. You guys can see that. That looks so good to me, you guys. Oh my gosh. And some of the crumbles came off here. Oh my God. Okay, I cheated. I should have never done that. I should have never shown you guys me eating this. I just like literally could not help it. I couldn't resist. It looks so good. It tastes so good. And there we have it, you guys. Oh my gosh. We have, if you can see close here, a savory, delicious looking vegan homemade breakfast sausage patty, you guys. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I cannot wait to go all in. That is beautiful to me. This is my breakfast sandwich. Here we go. All right, lovelies. It's time for the taste test. Here we go. This looks so amazing to me, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's still nice and warm. Ooh, do y'all see that? Y'all can see my vegan sausage patty with the hash brown, the spinach, and the cheese. Ugh. Here we go. Come on, spinach. Cooperate. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is a slam dunk. This is so amazing. Yeah, so I have a couple of pieces of my sausage crumbles coming apart because I think I should have left it in the freezer longer than an hour and a half, but you guys, this really tastes like a vegan or a sausage patty. It really does. Oh my gosh, so amazing. Pinto beans, okay? Mushrooms, Beyond Meat, Tamari sauce. I can taste the honey crisp apples, okay? The fresh garlic. It tastes like a sausage patty. I don't have to hype this up. It just is what it is. That's it, you guys. That's all I have to say. I'm so happy I have some extra patties in the oven. I mean, in the freezer. The hash brown, delicious. The smoked Gouda cheese and the American cheese, both vegan. With the spinach and croissant. I should stop this video, shouldn't I? I just can't stop eating in front of y'all. Okay, guys. Wow. All right, lovelies. I'm gonna let you guys go. This sandwich is amazing. If you decide to make it, please let me know how it turns out for you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and share. Until then, I shall talk to you lovely people in the next episode of Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats. Be blessed, be safe, and stay vigilant out there. Talk to you guys later. Bye.